Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Tony Rizano, and this is another episode of the world famous, the University Love, the best podcast in 1, 2, 3 galaxies. And ladies and gentlemen, you and I, we just call the show Online Marketing Moves, and we are coming to you live today. Today is June the 4th, 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing today? I wanted to show you my. I bought this. I bought this thing a long time ago. My wife says, "Why did you buy this?" It's called a pitch pipe. It's supposed to help you with your pitch when when you're singing songs. And my wife said, "What songs are you singing?" And I said, "I saw this online and I thought it'd be kind of cool." And I thought it would help with my. I thought it was more like a thing for your vocals, because when I was getting into podcasting, I knew I would be talking and talking and talking, and so I decided that this pitch pipe was a good idea. And unfortunately, it has no meaning for me because I mean, am I going to use G? I'm not gonna sing the letter G, throughout the podcast. But let's see how it goes. Okay, enough about that. The stupid pitch pipe. I just wanted to entertain you. I am sitting here at my desk. I am sitting here at my desk today, recording with you, recording another jam-packed, thrilling episode. Now, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to talk about something very important. Today we are going to talk about just going straight. Listen, sometimes you can't dance around. Sometimes you can't, you know. I know people like to get on social media and they like to talk about TikTok views and Instagram views and YouTube views, and it's all nice, it's all swell, it's all lovely. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, you and I we are cutting to the mustard. We want to be generating money. You want to be generating revenue, income, bucks. Okay. Um, I remember I saw this story once. It was like 1995, and I remember, I think Pamela Anderson, she was like one of the biggest celebrities in the world, and I remember she saying that she didn't have any, she wasn't making a lot of money from Baywatch. She wasn't generating a lot of dollars. She did a movie. I think the movie was called Barbed Wire, and I think that movie might have paid her pretty well, but up until then, she said she was super famous with not a lot of money. And I just want to say, you do not want to be in that position. I remember I saw a post from not a post. I'm talking 2024 terms, but I saw this thing about William Shatner once. He said he was on Star Trek back in the 50s or the 60s, one of the two, and he was one of the biggest stars on the planet. But he had $0 because Star Trek wasn't kicking down a lot of money, at the time. And you do not want to. You do not want to be in that category. You want to be in the category where you are, you have a website, or you have your YouTube channel, or whatever, however you create content, anywhere you are asking for sales. You are asking for sales of your book. You are asking for sales of any project you have, any item, any thing, any product that you're selling, any service that you're selling. You want to ask people for the sale. You do not want to hesitate. You do not want to wait around. You do not want to be cute. You do not want to have 300,000 followers and you're not generating any money. That would just be annoying. So you do not want to be one of those people. You want to ask for the sale, and there is nothing wrong with asking for the sale. You must ask for the sale. If you're selling whatever you're selling, you're at work, you sell stuff. You sell stuff online. You sell stuff at a store. You sell stuff at a farmer's market. You sell items, out on eBay. No matter where you sell stuff at, no matter what, you must ask for the sale. If you are selling if you are trying to sell a car and somebody calls you about the car and you say, well, 3.7 liter engine, it takes unleaded, and you answer all the questions, and then you say, hey, and you don't say, would you like to buy the car? You are wasting your time. You want to ask for the sale. You do not want to give people 1,000 features, 1,000 bells, 1,000 whistles, and then you never say, hey, would you like to sell? They are only going to say 3 things they can say: yes, no, or maybe. If they say no, great. You can always follow up. You can always follow back. If they say yes, ding, 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 you are in there, my friend. And if they say maybe, they might need a little more information, or they really just might mean no. But it does not matter, because until you hear the word no, flat out no, always follow up. Okay? Always follow up. Follow up, follow up, follow up. A lot of times we all go bad when we don't follow up. And I mean on anything. You ever ask somebody out and they say, this is not the right time, and then you never follow up. And if you might ask a month later, maybe they will be out of their dating situation, and then you can say, hey, I'd like to take you out. I'd like to take you to go. I'd like to take you to McDonald's. And they will say, oh, I love McDonald's. And away you go. But if you never follow up, then you never know, there's nothing wrong with following up. Nothing's going to starve. Most relationships, most business things, they don't start off with, hey, come on into the store. Oh, you want to buy this for $1,000? Boom, cool, take off. It doesn't. A lot of times, it doesn't happen that way. A lot of times, you have to follow up emails, follow up phone calls, follow up text messages. Follow up. You don't send your children out into the world. When they go when they go off to college, you don't send them off into the world and say, all right, good luck, see you. No, what do? You call every week. You might call every day. You might text them. You say, hey, how's it going? How's school? How's your life? How are your friends? Have you met anybody? Are you in a relationship? You follow up with your kids. You always follow up with them from now until you take your last breath. You follow up with them. Follow up. So, treat customers, treat clients like your kids. What do you do with your kids? You take care of them, right? You follow up. So you follow up. Somebody goes on your website. You see that they've been on your website. They sign into your email list. What do? You don't say, hey, buy right now. No, you follow up. You send them emails. You write emails every day, once a week, every day. I would say every day. But you develop a relationship. The more you develop a relationship, the better off you will be. That's why we record as often as we do, often as possible, because we are developing a relationship with you. I like to talk to you. I like for you to download the podcast. I like for you to go to the YouTube channel, download the YouTube channel. So we are building a relationship. We are coming to you live almost every day, 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week. It just depends. But at least 5 days a week. 5 days a week, we come to you with the podcast. Why? Build a relationship. Follow up. Okay? Always be following up. Never just assume, they didn't want it this time. No. Follow up. I don't know how many times I say that. I sound like a broken record. But sometimes you need to repeat yourself. Sometimes you need to say things over and over and over, because you want people to get the message. Okay? So always ask for the sale and always follow up. If you treat your email list like a family, you will be a lot better off for it. If you only contact them every blue moon when you want something, when you have something to sell, when you have an affiliate product. So if you contact them like every 6 months, they're gonna be like, every time I hear from them, you're gonna be like that cousin when you see your phone ringing and you're like, and you look down at the ground and you look at your feet and you go, I know they want something. I know they want something from me. I ain't gonna answer the phone. You know, we all have family members like that. I know I have some like that. That when I see their phone call, I go deep breath, sigh, look down at the ground, shake my head, and then I just put the phone in my pocket because I ain't answering anyway. Because I already know they want something, and I ain't got nothing to give them. And so you don't want to be like that. So, you know, the email list, you get somebody's phone number, whether it be online, offline, does not matter. You get all the information. You always come back. You always follow up. Until they get off your email list or until they do the stop on the text messages or whatever. You send a mail. You send stuff through the mail. Have you contact these people. Always follow up. Always ask for a sale. Never hesitate about that. It's cool. You don't want to be dressed up. You don't want to be a nice Cadillac with no engine in the car. That is not good. So you don't want to be one of those. You don't want to be one of those people. You always want to ask for the sale. You always want to follow up. You always want to make sure that you are staying on your P's and Q's. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are done for the day. But if you haven't already, ladies and gents, go to the YouTube channel and subscribe to the channel. We gotta get 100. We gotta get 100 subscribers before the end of June. So June the 3rd, and work with me. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and we will be back tomorrow with all new episode of Online Marketing Moves. But until then, my name is Tony Rosano. Thank you for listening. God bless, and as always, everybody, peace.